Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hooverlux, welcome. Bienvenido, croeso y assalamu alaikum, welcome. So, I have a Shih Tzu baby here who likes to be snuggled. And here we are with the Henry Cordless. So today I'm going to don my coat and we're going to vacuum the car because it desperately needs vacuuming. So we are going to test it on the Henry Cordless, on how it performs in vacuuming out the car. So without further ado, I will take Gilligan to his bed, to his little crib, and we will get cracking outside and start vacuuming the car and see how the Henry Cordless performs with a full battery on cleaning the inside of my very mucky car. So please forgive me, it is very mucky. So let's go outside. So here we are outside. I have got Henry very conveniently sat on the seat. I'm going to get this tool, the dusting brush, and get cracking on cleaning this mucky car. Okay, so I've done one side, the driver's side. It's picked everything up as well as I'd expected, but I had to work at it a little bit harder because obviously it doesn't have the suction of full-size Henry. So it did do the job, but it did take, I found, a little bit longer than normal. So let's have a go at the passenger side. So there we go, I did the passenger side. Again, it did do everything, but I had to scrub a lot harder, and I had to work a little bit harder to get all the muck up. But it was in a pretty bad state. It wasn't too bad, but it hadn't been done. It hasn't been done for about 3 months, so it desperately needed doing. So let's work on the back. So there we go, I've done the inside, and as you can see, it's done a very good job. I even did underneath the seats, and again it did a very good job on there. So yeah, that's not bad. Oh yeah, please excuse me, just move my mobile phone out the way. Let me put the seat back. Oh god, putting the seat back's a nightmare. Right. It's cleaned all the front up very well. It's cleaned all the dust off everything, and yeah, there was a lot of muck down there, and it's definitely picked up. Those are just sort of like mud stains or whatever. They need to be washed for that. But yeah, did a good job of picking all of that up. Let's put my mobile phone back. There we go. Now let's move around to this side. Picked up everything, a few little bits, but again it does lack that kind of power, so I could have used like a turbo brush or something, but definitely cleaned it. And the front here, which was the worst, it has definitely cleaned up this very well. Again, that's mud on the mat, but it picked up all those bits, well, 99.9% of them anyway. So it did a really good job because it desperately needed doing. So let's just work now on the boot or the trunk. So before I can start vacuuming that out, I need to clean it out and tidy it up. So let me get that sorted first and then we'll give it a vacuum. So I've cleared all the rubbish out of it. Let's just get vacuuming on that. With Henry on full. Okay, we've got 1 bar of battery, but it's still doing really well. The hard brush I found was really good for getting up the fur that was stuck into the mat. So the mat looks really, really good. It's got most of everything up, so it's done really well, but that's because of the nice stiff brush on it. And then what I would do then is just brush it off into the vacuum, as you saw what I was doing, just to get the clumps that are stuck to it. So there we go, we've done that. Let me just get all the stuff back in the car. So there we go, that's the car vacuumed. I'm hot now. It does need a wash, it's desperately needing a wash, but I can't be bothered. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll take it to the car wash. So yeah, so this is the first time using it on the car, and I found that yeah, it does work really well. It's cleaned everything up fine. Did take a little bit more scrubbing, that's only because it's got lower suction on it, but to be honest, I found it a lot easier than using my Dyson handheld, even with the stretchy hose part on it, because number one, it had more power. This has got more suction power to it, and it's a pain having to keep hold of the trigger all the time, because sometimes you need to hold on to something else and you can't hold on to the trigger, you can't keep the trigger on. So this is definitely better. Obviously it's not as good as using the corded Henry for quickness, and I could use the power brushes on it, which is fine, but I thought it was fine. I thought it was really fine. It did really well. So there we go. So it's still got 1 bar of power on it, so it still could have gone for a couple more minutes. But yeah, I can highly recommend this for using it for the car, for general cars, not for like a business or anything, but for general cars, day-to-day use. I thought it was fine. So there we go. So there's Henry Cordless, clean my car. Thank you very much, Henry. Very nice of you. And I hope you enjoyed watching this little video on just me testing it. And please comment, like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for now.